Hello gorgeous, my name is Gia. Here's my WESTMAN Atelier review. Stay until the very end and don't forget to check out the links below if you want to shop the items. I got this in a Nordstrom beauty haul along with AERIN Rose Lip Balm, and I love this because it's really thick. It feels like I wore this and it was definitely over 24 hours of me wearing it after a couple swipes, and my lips are huge, so I eat a lot of lip balm, and I mean like my lips really use a lot of hydration, especially right before I go to bed. So I have this on my nightstand and I typically wear this first thing in the day, or if it's not still on my lips from my nighttime application, I'll swipe some again after I brush my teeth. Even after I brush my teeth, it was still on, to the point that it was the middle of the day and I was applying a really matte lip look, and I forgot that I had this, that I even applied this the day before, and it still worked. So this was definitely over 24 hours worth of wearing that it feels so luxurious. The rose smell, definitely there. It's very faint, I want to say, and because I have had Guerlain Rose Lip Kiss Kiss. I'll have the review linked below so you can check it out, where it definitely is more of a rose taste and smell. The fragrance is lovely, and I will, if I want to get like another rose lip balm that is tasting and smelling like rose, I'll get that one. But when it comes to a rose lip balm that is hydrating, this is the most hydrating lip balm I've ever used. And people are always asking, why would you spend $40 on lip balm, 40? It's because the lip balms that are $18 are full of cheap hyaluronic acid that makes your lips peel, and this was definitely like putting Vaseline on without it being super runny, and it lasted very long. It was very hydrating, and it did more than what it costs. It's heavier than my lip balm. Like, this is my Chanel lip balm, and I have this by my bedside, I have this at my desk, I have this all over the house, in my bathroom and multiple bathrooms. I'm very committed to, very loyal to. Where I also love AERIN, I have the lilac path right here, and I have it at my bedside usually because it's what I sleep with. It's a very calming fragrance. This is only $35, considering that a little goes a long way, so it's worth its weight in gold. And the $40 lip balms, in case you're wondering, with the camellia oils, they're definitely worth it, and they're much more hydrating than those $18 ones, than those $10 ones that are really cheapy and make you buy more because it makes your lips peel so bad. The other ones like Guerlain Kiss Kiss, I don't know what kind of oil they use, but it's also very hydrating and easily to apply. And this is the same idea for this. I think this is just less product and it's a little smaller, but I really don't mind because it's $35. It's like Chanel's Rouge Lip Balm. This also has tinted lip balm shades. Now into the WESTMAN Atelier. Everything is linked below, by the way, so check out the links below after this. I am wearing currently, after this haul, I have to tell you, I went back to Nordstrom online. I have the app, and I added all these WESTMAN items to cart and I ordered them. All the other things I also wanted from WESTMAN Atelier, I also added them to cart, just to be sure, just in case, you know, you never know. I have Atelier 1 and Atelier 2, or Atelier 1 and 2, and I applied Atelier 1 on this part of my face, or Atelier 2 on this part of my face when I first got it. I'm currently wearing Atelier 1 all over, and well, more like a concealer. I don't like to put it all over my face just because. I like to apply it only where I need it, which is something that Gucci Westman is very famous for. I've been following her career for years, her and Kevin Aucoin. So I only have like a couple of Kevin Aucoin things, but I'll get into that in another weekly faves. I'll have it linked below if it's not already out. Subscribe and click the bell so you can see it come out. This is life-changing. So my problem was, I am so used to using all these really expensive, gorgeous luxury foundations and even drugstore ones that work a little bit better than luxury ones that are upwards of $40 to $50 to $60, and sometimes $110. Don't tell my husband. La Mer. I've tried like Clé de Peau, I've tried Fenty, I've tried all these like solid stick concealers or solid products that come in a stick. You apply it to your face and you feel like you have to like swipe it across your face, like, and then to remove it, you feel like you have to get like one of those flat blade things to scrape it off, like what you do with cement to make it smooth. That's what I feel like, kind of applying like this heavy, thick thing, where this is like, you just barely touch it, saturated on your skin, and it's beautiful. This is very easy to apply. It's very smooth, it's very buttery. And if you have dry skin, I used to just use moisturizer, but I found that Lit Up. It's a highlight stick, but it's actually meant as a primer. So you use it, spread it on your face. I ordered it, so I'm gonna have another haul and update everything here. This is just my first impressions, and I've been using it for 2 days in a row, and my life has changed. The reason why is I got all those foundations, and at the end of the day, if I am doing 1,000 things because I'm a really busy person, at the end of the day my face would hurt and it would feel clogged, and I started getting heat rash on my face because my pores were just being clogged for like 10 hours straight, where I'm constantly filming or have a dinner, or I don't want to remove my makeup because I don't want to apply it again. So I learned to wash my face off right away, but I still would get irritation because my face was just being clogged and have like these really intense chemicals and products on my face full of sulfates and nightmare. And Gucci Westman was very adamant about not having sulfates and finding a formula that took how many years to get this right with potent pigment. And she's definitely a pioneer when it comes to very strong coloring in her products. So even without mentioning that it is a clean beauty product, I'm very happy about this because I don't have to stress that there's a bunch of chemicals on my face that are just sitting there. And my face, I did the test yesterday, I sacrificed my face, didn't feel itchy, I didn't feel like my face was trapped, I didn't feel like I had stuff on my face, I just felt normal, like I would do without makeup. That's what this is. So this is insane. This is insane. Make sure you know your tones of your warm tones and your cool tones, because I'm a neutral tone and I like to lean more cool tone because I don't like looking very yellow or red. A lot of my clothes are more neutral. When I look yellow, I just like look really sick. If I look red, I look really sick. I don't look like I got enough sleep. Know your tones for like Atelier 2, just because it's a little bit darker, because I can tan sometimes. It looks really, really white on me. It looks like me in the winter. And we're approaching winter very soon. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep using this one first until I run out. Then I'll use this one. I thought I was gonna mix and match them and see, like, blend and use the light, but I don't like spending 1,000 hours in the morning doing my makeup. This is Atelier 1. Sorry, I need to say it in English. Atelier 1. Everything in my body is fighting me from saying this. My hand, by the way, is different color from my face. Atelier 1, Atelier 2. So 1 and 2. This blends in with me way better, and it looks like my actual skin tone, where I thought, because I saw the photos and I didn't go in person to do swatches, so I thought that it was gonna be not matching my tone. But then now that it's like, when you blend it in properly, it looks good. And this looks way more invisible on my hand, just as it is, versus this. They look very close, but this is definitely a different tone. And the other problem was I was having a hard time blending it into my face because I felt like it was just sitting on top. And I used my fingers, I used all these different brushes, and I used all these different techniques, even with a sponge. And I found out that this was a thing all over the internet, that other girls are having a hard time to blend it with their own brushes, because you have to get the Atelier brush, the Westman Atelier brush, which I ordered. People might say that part of the problem is that I got like some cheapy brushes from Amazon, but for me, they do the job. And to the point that I get mad compliments from makeup artists who live here. I live here in Hollywood Hills. It's the land of makeup. It's the land of red carpets and movie screens. So I use this tiny thing to apply my makeup. I apply makeup here, here, and then here, and then sometimes I'll do it here. So I like to apply it like concealer near my T-zone, and then every now and again, if I'm doing like a full glam evening look, to really blend it, I use this giant thing. These are the two main brushes I use for my skin makeup. I got the baby blender brush from Westman Atelier on the Nordstrom app, and I'm so excited for it to come. So it's from one of the oldest Japanese brush makers in Japan, where apparently she lost money because the margins were thin on this brush, where it's synthetic. And I personally prefer synthetic because it's more accurate. I'm so excited to get this brush because she's a very, very seasoned makeup artist through years and years of fashion weeks and all of these movies and big shows. And so she's definitely like knows the ins and outs of every part of the industry. And so like I trust her ever since finding this foundation. And so I blended it in with this and applied it on my face nonetheless, and just the same way as I used it today. And it looks like second skin. Like it looks like it looks so natural. It's not like a different color. It doesn't just sit on top, and if I didn't blend it in properly. Normally, like, you can tell here at my cheeks where I have not blended it in, but I use some Tom Ford bronzer to kind of not look as flat. I'm excited about the brushes because I really can't wait to blend with the way that she does it. And when you see how minimally she applies makeup and how natural she does it, she just does like this, like you can tell she knows what she's doing. And for me, when I put on my makeup, I'm very much like that too, where I just like here, I'm not like putting a whole face of glam, covering my whole face. And I don't like when my hair gets stuck in my makeup when I'm trying to move my hair out of my face, and then it's just I feel like it never sets either. Or this makeup is like, I feel like I can breathe and it's like my face is light. So this I Love You mascara is brilliant. It came in this little duster bag, and I really love this because it's metal, so it doesn't scratch with all your things. I love that this is magnet, so that you don't lose it, it doesn't fall off, there's less of a chance. One of them opened and adjusted going up. Wait, there we go. Up like that. It wasn't turning, and I turned it both directions, so one could turn, and I looked at what direction it was turning in, so I also pressed it, and you heard that click. That click, you just have to push past it. Clockwise will open, it's just locked in that way, which I think is a good thing. So this little duster bag is really awesome, and I don't like having a ton of items in my makeup bag. That's my nightmare when I'm traveling and I have like 100 brushes, where I only like to carry the stuff I use, and then eyeshadow, most of the time I apply it with like one blender brush and then the rest with my finger. Love You mascara, I bought the things that I use every single day, and I'm going to use them one at a time. So Atelier with I Love You mascara. A lot of people are not happy about it because it's too voluminous. Where for me, I personally don't like to wear mascara, but I'm finding myself as I get older to not want to wear eyeliner. I think eyeliner is better if you wear dark brown eyeliner because it looks softer, it makes you look younger. Where black is so aggressive, it's so stark, looking so intensely in the eyes. That's only for glam days, and I find myself not really doing that day to day, and I am leaning more towards mascara. And instead of underlining my eyes, I actually have my eyes tattooed, and they're actually the eyeliner in a cat eye formation, but it's fading, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it again. I'm gonna stick with doing mascara, and I like to do the under eye, and that's it. Exaggerate to you a bit, but I mostly put it on the bottom because it makes you look more awake. It makes you look a bit dreamier, and it shows the eye whites of your eyes a bit more because it's a bit heavy and it brings it down. And don't put too much mascara anyway. So I put very little mascara, and I notice a lot of people make it super chunky and thick on their face. I don't know, it just looks tacky, and people say that this is clumpy, but I think they're just applying too much. Maybe the brush doesn't help. Smells good, smells light, doesn't smell intense. I notice people just cake it on, I don't know why. It doesn't burn my eyes, and it feels so natural, so lightweight, and it doesn't catch a bunch of dust in my eyes, which is really annoying. So let me know what you think in the comments below.
Hello gorgeous, check it out. My hair is crazy and I'm editing Gia from the future, reminding you to give this a like, subscribe and click the bell because I have more beauty coming out every single week, along with elegant living and high quality life. Follow me on LTK at Gia G. Dixon for more style and beauty. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.